I'm Jenny Sauer Klein. I'm the founder and CEO of the Culture Conference and also of an employee experience agency called The Primary Shift.
What is the primary shift?
The Primary Shift is an employee experience design studio where we help elevate employee experiences from onboarding to offsites, manager trainings, and make them really interactive and engaging, create connection and community so that no one ever has to sit through a boring slideshow ever again.
What is responsive conference when you're telling somebody about this event?
I think I've been to almost every responsive presenter, participant in some way. And I love being here because I feel like this is kind of the forefront of the future of work, but in a very heart centered way. So I think the future of work can be very heady and intellectual, but this is people who are feeling their way through that in a very collaborative, very open minded and open hearted way that is, yeah, pushing the field beyond what it has been and exploring together in a way that feels very generative and productive. And everyone's super open and willing to connect and share in a very generous way that I think you don't always find. I've had so many great conversations here, and it's so easy to meet people.
Who should attend responsive conference?
Mm. I think anyone who is wanting to find a new way of working that works for them and works for the organization, right? So it's really about this is a hard question to answer because it's so broad in some ways, right? Like I think there's so many people within organizations, also obviously coaches and consultants who are serving those organizations who want to bring fresh ideas and innovation to their clients, but also people who are inside of companies, whether you're in learning and development, you're in HR, you're in culture, talent, events, experiences, chiefs of staff, like anyone who is inside of an organization, either working on strategy, working on culture, working with people. Those are all great applications for this work.
One or two takeaways from attending responsive conference this year, in addition to speaking at responsive conference this year.
Yes, yes, totally. I mean, this year has been so much focused on connection. And I loved Carol Robbins' talk yesterday around, touchy feeling, these interpersonal skills and the skills that we, again, have often relegated as soft skills that we now recognize are essential for psychological safety and that psychological safety builds high performance teams. So these are not, nice to haves, they're need to haves, and they do drive business objectives and how we can make a case for that with our CEOs, with our executives, and create budget for investing in these really important skills in the workplace.